So you received a foreclosure notice on your door. What do? You're freaking out. First of all, just take a nice deep breath. It's going to be okay. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some solutions for when you receive a foreclosure notice, or also known as a notice of trustee sale on your door. Okay, so guys, before we even get into today's topic, I gotta say this. There is a pre-foreclosure process. And I know that term doesn't exist because I just made it up right now, but the pre-foreclosure process is between you and you. You and you. You know when you're going to be late. You know when there's unforeseen life events that are occurring, or you can project that you're going to be late on your mortgage payment or payments. And a lot of this, guys, is about communication. This whole foreclosure thing is about how well and effectively can you communicate to your spouse, the lender, even your inner thoughts. I mean, the more clear that we can become with what's happening with our financial hardship, the easier this whole process is going to be for you. So before we get a foreclosure notice on your door, I want you to pick up the phone and call your lender, because your lender does not want to own your home. The lender just wants the payments on your home. If that home goes to auction and it becomes a bank-owned home, then they have to go through the process of reselling it and getting another body in there or family in there to make those payments. So work with the banks because they really want to work with you. There are solutions for you out there. There's actually forbearance programs and payment solution programs, but you got to get on the phone with them and you have to literally just pour it out and let them know what's going on. You know, I have a job loss. I'm, going through a divorce. I had a death in my family. I'm a good person. We're good people. Please, can you work with us? Okay? So it's a lot less expensive for them to have you go through the foreclosure process, and a lot less stressful for you too. So let's say it's past that point, you received that letter, the notice is on your door. How did this happen anyway? Well, guys, you're behind on your mortgage payments, right? You're behind probably at least 3 to 6 months, although I have worked with clients that have been behind about a year. Just depends on your bank and your unique situation. So you're behind on your payments. The lender actually contacts the trustee in the county that you live in, okay? And that trustee comes and delivers that notice to your door. It's called the notice of trustee sale. The trustee is the county that's going to be holding the auction. If we hope not, if your home actually goes to the trustee sale, they're the ones in charge of that whole process. So you have 90 days, guys, okay? So 90 days from the time that you receive that letter to make your payments up, okay, to get yourself out of that default status. What do? You get the letter, well, you call the lender. It's the same as if you're in pre-foreclosure. You communicate with them, you get on the phone, you explain to them what it is that's going on, and this is my current situation. Can you help me out? And 9 times out of 10, they want to. Remember, they don't want your home, they just want your money. So get on the phone with them and get those payments made. Now, we live in a non-judicial state here in Arizona, okay? And again, guys, most of my videos are about Arizona. I'm a local real estate investor and entrepreneur who's very passionate about the pre-foreclosure and foreclosure process, but I am not a lawyer. If you feel like you need more legal advice, I highly recommend contacting an attorney who can sit down with you and walk you through the clauses and the legalities of pre-foreclosure and foreclosure in your state or even here in Arizona. There's a ton of them. So we live in a non-judicial state, which basically means that your lender has power of sale. So in your loan documents, there's actually a power of sale line that states that once you go into default, if and when, your lender has the right to sell your property to the highest bidder. Now, we don't want that to happen. We want you to keep your home. We want you to live in that home until you don't want to live in that home, but on your own accord, not having to move because you're being foreclosed on. So within that 90-day window of non-redemption is what it's called, you have up until the day of the trustee sale to make good on your loan, okay? So there are options out there. Biggest thing is communication. You know, how well can you communicate with your lender on your current situation? So friends, I have a free giveaway that I wanted to gift you with, and it is a guide on how to prevent foreclosure here in Arizona. And I'm going to put the link right here, or is it here? One of these areas. I'm going to put the link for you to download this guide, which has a ton of information, more than what I just spoke about. Go ahead, read it. I hope that you get something from it and that it helps you keep your home, okay? And if you have any questions, you can always contact me directly. Thank you so much. Bye for now.